We got in the airplane. It was just starting to get dark, and boy, he started it up, and man, he knew just what he was doing. We took off, and we're climbing for about 60 seconds, and we went into the clouds. And the pilot turns to me, and he says, "I can't fly in the clouds. I don't know how." I said, "You what?" And he looked at me, and he said, "I'm feeling sick." And he put his head back and rolled his eyes. He said, "You'll have to take over." This is what I said. I said, "You wake up. You're going to fly this plane, and when you're done, I'm going to kill you. Then you're going to put your eyes back." How did I ever get talked into this? He's like having a trance. The plane is just... Now, I'm shaking so bad, my voice is having trouble getting under control. Now, there's one thing in the radio stack that's lit, and the fellow in the back seat said, "Let's call on the radio." And he's saying, "Hello, hello, anybody there, hello?" And an American Airlines cargo plane flying out of Anchorage to Tokyo said, "Hello, hello, what are you guys doing? Do you not know proper radio etiquette?" I said, "You tell him we don't know nothing. You tell him." And he said, "Well, I'll stay with you. I don't want to lose you." And he said, "What I'm going to do is I'm going to call Anchorage, and I'm going to get somebody to help you." He said, "You guys have to have," and these were his words, "you got to have somebody you can listen to get you home." Finally, this voice came on, and they said, "This is Anchorage, and I'm the voice you guys got to listen to." He said, "My job is to get you safely home." Now, he said, "I don't know where you're at. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a turn to your left. And let me see if I can spot you on one of the radar screens." So we turned it a little bit. He said, "Okay, make a turn to the right." And we did that. And that went on for about 5 minutes. And finally, he came back and he said, "I found you. And you're headed for a mountain. You're about 6 to 7 minutes from crashing. You're going to follow my words. Turn the plane to the right." I said, "Tell him we are turning." He said, "No, you're not. You got to listen to me. Not what you feel. You got to listen to me. Turn to the right." Finally, he found us. He flew us back to Anchorage. Now we got to Anchorage, and he said, "There's some weather. And I got to take you through some storm. And it's going to scare you. But I'm with you. You keep listening to my voice." He said, "I'm going to line you up and start you down." And he said, "A wonderful thing's going to happen." He said, "Just before you're at the runway, you're going to see a cross." And he said, "When you see those lights, you're home." We started down, and boy, the plane was just getting beat to death. And he said, "I'm with you now. You got to do just what I say. Go a little left. You're descending too fast. Pull back. You guys, I'm going to bring you home, but you got to listen." And then boom, there was the cross. We landed. Not very well. Best I could count, I landed 4 times. Somebody came up to me and he said, "Are you David?" I said, "You're the voice." He said, "Yeah, I am." He said, "Thanks for letting me get you home. There's a voice that wants to get you home. But you got to be willing to hear. You got to say, 'Speak, thy servant listens. He that hath an ear, let him hear.'" Too many times, I just stopped doing it on my own. Where's the voice?